So you mentioned tolerance is bad. They teach tolerance. What do you suggest should be taught? Intolerance? Intolerance of what?
A pedophile.
What, you think they don't teach intolerance of pedophilia?
Gangster,
Has anyone had a class, anybody had a class with a professor who teaches that it's okay to be a pedophile? I missed this class. I don't know. What professor teaches pedophilia?
NAMBLA teaches that.
Do they teach NAMBLA here? Is there a NAMBLA chapter on campus?
Well, this is supposed to be a world-encompassing campus.
Again, you're not citing this either, are you? Did you hear this? Let me guess, you heard this from someone?
I'm talking about all schools.
All schools. All schools teach pedophilia.
No, you ought to be intolerant of pedophiles.
Of course you should be intolerant of pedophiles. Mainstream society? It's in the Ohio Revised Code, for God's sakes. You can go to the library, Ohio Revised Code.
You ought to not tolerate gang rapers.
Okay, we don't tolerate that on campus. No gang rape. No gang rape. If your professors teach gang rape, report it to the dean or somebody. Fill it out on those surveys you get at the end of the quarter. My professor taught us to gang rape. It was not a good thing. He's a bad professor.
Tolerance, diversity, and inclusiveness. They don't go
Is diversity bad? Is diversity bad? Is diversity bad?
Yeah.
Diversity is bad.
Sure.
Why?
Well, then if diversity is not good, then why don't you have diversity is a code word.
Oh, it's a code word.
For lesbians, gays, transvestites, cross-dressers, and that.
I think they mean. I mean.
Nobody else cares.
I think they just mean nobody else cares about diversity.
About anything else concerning diversity.
Really? Here? You don't think?
It's what they're saying is that when you come to this school,
right?
We're gonna make sure nobody criticizes you or bothers you.
Is that okay to not be criticized or bothered?
Mean towards you.
It's not being mean? I think that sounds like Jesus now.
You're gay,
I think we're talking about. This sounds like what I read in the Bible. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I've heard this somewhere. I've heard this. Hillel and Jesus, I think. Judaism and Christianity.